Hello and good evening from everyone here at the Averett Sports Network. Today we have the Averett Cougars women's soccer team taking on the Washington and Lee Generals. Your starting lineup for the Washington and Lee is number 1, A.B. Groff, number 3, Annie Riley Huber, number 5, Emily Burke, number 6, Megan Zimmerman, number 8, Sarah Zimmerman, number 9, Ava Hecker, number 11, Sophie Berman, number 13, Bryn Bissinger, number 14, Shay Bowman, number 21, Amelia Mankey, and number 25, Avery Hanna. And for your Averett Cougars, the starting lineup is number 3, Haley Juhas, number 4, Clarice Peters, number 5, Candace Johnson, number 9, Isabel Sem, number 13, Isobel Evans, number 14, Celia de Diego, number 16, Leah Breton, number 21, Mackenzie Overly, number 26, Rayleigh Smith, number 29, Erika Lindström, and number 19, Tia Krons. Averett go into this game with 1 win, 5 losses, and 2 draws, whilst Washington and Lee go into this game with 7 wins and one loss. So they're in great form, and the game has kicked off. Averett are the ones that kicked off. They are trying to maintain possession here on this right-hand side. Candace Johnson passes up down the line. Washington Lee have the ball back. They're attacking down their left-hand side. It's a cross. Mackenzie Overly clears it. It's a throw-in on the right-hand side in favor of Washington and Lee. A throw straight into the feet of the Washington Lee striker. A cross in. It's a header, and it's right outside of the goal, and it's now a goal kick for Averett. Averett opts for the long goal kick. It's shot up to the 40-yard line, and it's flicked on. Washington Lee win the ball back. Is passed up past the offensive line of Averett, and Washington Lee switched the point of attack. It's now on the left-hand side. Leah Breton trying to find Celia de Diego up front, but she's tripped up without a foul called. Washington Lee now maintain possession in their own third. It's a great pass in behind the Averett defensive line, but it's called for offside. Rayleigh Smith passes it long. It's intercepted. Lindström intercepts. Now it's on the right-hand side in favor of Washington and Lee. The long pass up, and it's headed away. It's crossed. The cross is intercepted. Overly clears it, and it's another throw-in on this right-hand side in favor of Washington and Lee. It goes into the feet of Zimmerman. Back on this right-hand side. A chop past Isabel Sem. Another cross into the box. And it's a battle now, with Breton coming out on top. And it's out for a throw-in in favor of Averett. Candace Johnson will take. She throws it long into the field de Diego, but it's out. Bowman throws. Now it's with Bissinger. Bissinger drives, and the pass is intercepted. Lindstrom now with it, but it's taken from her, and now Washington Lee have won the ball back. It's now on this right-hand side. And it's cleared, able to maintain possession. Lindstrom tries to find De Diego, but it's intercepted again, and now Washington Lee back on the ball. Bowman able to get past the midfield. Bissinger has it. She tries to find some options. She launches into the box. It's into the second post, and it's out for a goal kick. Averett so far able to keep Washington and Lee at bay, but Washington Lee are knocking on the door. Another goal kick now for Averett. Again, Averett decide to go for the longer goal kick. Into the chest of Sem. It's intercepted. This now is Zimmerman had it, but Sem wins it back. Great ability to turn her opponent away. She tries to find De Diego, but it's intercepted. Amelia Mank finds her center back partner, Bissinger. Bissinger drives. Bissinger finds her right back, who in turn finds her right winger, who runs down the line. Tries to cross it, but it's intercepted and overly clears. It's again with Washington Lee. Another cross in. It goes past the box, but now it's all of the way over on the left-hand side. Bowman now. Bowman. She loses the ball, and it's just about out for a throw-in. That would have been a great possibility for a counterattack. It was great defensive work from Haley Juhas. Amelia Mank has it. She tries to find someone on the other side. Washington Lee have it down on the right-hand side. And they lose possession, and now Overly has it. She clears it. Washington Lee win the ball back. They maintain the ball on the right-hand side. They're trying to run down the line and cross it. It's another cross into the box, but it's over. And it's out for a goal kick. So far, it seems that Washington Lee are the ones that are trying to assert themselves into the game, and Averett are happy to allow them to do so as long as they keep them at bay, and Averett have been able to do that so far. Another long goal kick. It's intercepted, and now the attacking players of Washington Lee try to win it back, but they weren't able to. Peters clears. Sam able to win it back. She finds Lindstrom. Lindstrom with the ball in behind to Diego. It's just about intercepted. And it's cleared by the Washington Lee goalkeeper into into the feet of the Washington Lee midfielder, and it's great. She did a great job being able to maintain possession. Now win a foul. Bissinger is the one to take, and she sends her teammates further up in an attempt to launch the ball into the box. Washington Lee crowd the right-hand side of the box, and they run in. Averett partially able to clear it. Johnson with a touch into the box. It's some sort of chaos inside the box, but Washington Lee able to maintain possession. Now pass it out and keep it on the left-hand side. A great cut, and now she's on her right foot, and she shoots just wide. It's another goal kick for Averett. Another long goal kick, and it's again intercepted. Washington Lee now have the ball in the attacking third. They're down on the left-hand side. Past Candace Johnson and cross in. And now Candace Johnson is able to clear it into the feet of Diego. Diego tries to flick it over her opponent, but she loses the ball, and now Washington Lee have the ball in their defensive line. Bissinger brings it with her forward, but it's intercepted by Diego. Diego runs at the defense. Diego just about not able to get past the second part of this Washington Lee defense, and now they're counterattack down the right wing, and she cuts inside. She shoots, and it's a great save, and now it's out for a corner kick for Washington and Lee. The shot was from Sophie Berman. She did a great job to be able to get past her defender and cut inside and shoot with her left foot, and she forced a great save by the Averett goalkeeper. The short corner is taken. She cuts inside and launches it into the box. It's a header. The ball's now on the left-hand side. Another cross into the box. The goalkeeper rushes out. Ava Hecker runs with it. She's gone a couple yards now. She's into the box. She tries to finish, but that's easy for the Averett goalkeeper. Averett now have a chance to maintain possession instead of launching it along like they have mostly so far this game. Candace Johnson now on the right-hand side. Passes back to her center back. She gets it back. She pays it in to Juhas, but it's intercepted. Washington Lee now on the attack again. Shea Bowman tries to get past Isabel Sen, but she's not able to. And now Averett attack down the right-hand side. They try to go down the line, but the pass is intercepted. Washington Lee now again on the attack. Amelia Mankey now finds her teammate on the inside. Washington Lee advance down the right hand side again. They cut in and able to find someone inside the box. The attempted shot is saved by the Averett goalkeeper. The quick throw out to the right hand side. And Washington Lee able to win the ball back, and they're deciding to pass it backwards in an attempt to maintain possession, and they do so. Now they're able to switch the point of attack. Bissinger looking for options. She continues to drive past De Diego, and the pass is split in between the right back and the right midfielder of Averett. Washington Lee were able to advance down the right-hand side, and they found someone in the box, but the attack just about got cut off, and now it's another throw-in on this right-hand side for Washington and Lee. This one, the right-hand side of Washington Lee has been fruitful so far. Erika Lindström is able to stop the Washington Lee attack, and now it's another goal kick for your Averett Cougars. And another long goal kick for Averett. Washington Lee get the better of the Averett midfield. Washington Lee advanced, but Averett are able to clear. Washington Lee continues to work on the right-hand side. It's a first-time cross into the box. The shot is blocked, and it's out for a corner kick. Berman takes it short to Bissinger. Bissinger crosses it, and it goes straight into the box, and there's chaos, but Averett are able to clear it. And now they're down there at the attacking left-hand side, trying to start a counterattack, but they're not able to, and it's a quick throw. Washington Lee quickly get it into play again. It's another cross. It goes into the knees of Peters. Bissinger now launches the ball in. It's intercepted once again. Washington Lee advance into the box. Erika with a crunching tackle, but goes back into the feet of a Washington Lee defender, and Washington Lee are able to maintain possession. De Diego does a great job in drawing a foul, relieving some pressure from the Averett goal. Peters sends it long. A great long pass. It finds De Diego. De Diego advances into the box, but she's intercepted, and she tries to slide tackle, and she does a great job in almost winning the ball. Now Averett have the ball higher up the pitch. Washington Lee was able to intercept, but now Erika Lindström wins it back, and she finds Candace Johnson back into the feet of Lindström. Now it's Washington Lee's turn to counterattack. But Bretron is able to intercept, and now it's a throw-in on the left-hand side. Bowman takes it, and she finds Mankey. And it's a pass into the box, but it's a great communication between the center back and goalkeeper from Averett, and the goalkeeper is just able to sweep it up. The goalkeeper sends it long. She tries to find Evans, but is not able to do so, and Washington Lee have the ball back. Zimmerman runs and finds someone down the wing. It's Berman who gets the better of her defender, and Johnson is able to intercept, and it's back into the feet of Berman. Berman tries to cross, and Johnson is again able to intercept, and she sends it out for a corner kick. Bissinger she launches this one into the box. Averett able to partially intercept into the feet of De Diego. De Diego able to flick it on to Erika Lindström, who finds Isabel Sem. And Washington Lee are able to intercept once again, and now it's out for a throw in favor of Cougars. Peters clears it. And it finds Sem. Sem is able to find De Diego. De Diego is able to find Sem back, but Washington Lee are able to intercept, and now they have the ball in their own half. And they quickly switch the point of attack, trying to find some space to exploit. Great turn to get past Lindström. And the ball's there's a through ball into the box, but Peters does a great job to cut off the running lane of the Washington Lee attacker, and the ball goes out for another goal kick. Another long goal kick from Averett. Megan Zimmerman takes this one. It finds Bowman. And now Zimmerman's back on the ball, and it's another throw-in on this left-hand side for Washington and Lee. Bowman has the ball in her hands. And she throws it. And Johnson's able to intercept another throw-in now. It's a substitution for Washington Lee as number 5 Emily Burke goes off. And in her place is number 7 Helen Oteni. Washington Lee attack again on this right-hand side. They advance into the box. The cross is in, and it's in. It's a goal. Washington and Lee have been knocking on the door, and now they've been able to open the door. They've now gotten their answer, and the answer is through a goal. Washington Lee now find themselves 1-0 ahead with a little less than 25 minutes left of this half. Averett now have some work to do. De Diego is able to maintain possession. She finds Peters. The goal was scored by Megan Zimmerman. She put Washington Lee 1-0 ahead with 25 minutes left of the first half. There's still a lot of soccer to be played. And Isabel Sem does a great job in being able to intercept. And now De Diego shoots. That was a great chance to counterattack for your Averett Cougars, and they did a good job to be able to get the shot off. De Diego is an incredibly dangerous player, and it's if there's someone that you can rely on to usually get the ball behind the goalkeeper, it's her. The Averett left back, Mackenzie Overly, clears the ball out for a throw-in, and Washington Lee throw the ball into Helen Oteni, and it's another corner kick for Washington and Lee. The corner kick is taken, and it's headed, but it's easy for the goalkeeper. She drops and quickly passes out to Candace Johnson. Johnson finds Brethren, and it's out for a throw-in. It's Washington Lee's throw-in on their attacking left-hand side. Bowman tries to find Helen Oteni, but Candace Johnson is able to get in front and clears out for another throw-in. Bowman takes again and throws it down the line. Averett able to force mistakes straight from these throw-ins, and it's another throw-in now for Washington and Lee. Oteni tries to get into the box, but she's able, but it goes right outside and is able to find a fellow Washington Lee player. Now they're able to switch the point of attack, but the ball goes out for a throw-in in favor of Averett. Overly takes, and she finds Lindström. Lindström tries to turn, but she gets the ball intercepted from her. And she's forced to commit a foul, and it's a dangerous free kick on the right-hand side for Washington and Lee. It's taken. It's headed. And it's a great stop by the goalkeeper. Sophie Berman was able to find herself in a lot of space around the second post, and she turns, and as she's about to shoot, she's getting her angles minimized by the Averett goalkeeper. So it's a great job by the goalkeeper there to keep the score at only 1-0. The corner is taken for Washington and Lee. It's onto the second post, and it's headed wide. Another goal kick for Averett. It's a change for the Cougars as Isabel Evans is subbed out. And in her place is number 18, Abigail Poole. Washington Lee able to maintain possession. Ava Hecker finds Bissinger. Bissinger keeps possession and passes it long. She tries to find her right back, who went on a courageous run down the line, but it was not to be, and it's out for another goal kick. This time, Averett decided to take a short goal kick. The goalie finds Peters, and Peters finds her left back Overly. But Washington Lee are able to get the ball back, and they switch over to the left-hand side. Now, Washington Lee are on a dangerous attack down the right-hand side. A dangerous attack from Washington Lee as they continue to work down this right-hand side, and it was Sophie Berman who was able to get the shot off, and it just goes over, and it's another goal kick now for Averett. Another long goal kick for Averett. It's a great one as it finds De Diego in a lot of space, and now they're attacking down this right-hand side. They're continuing to advance, and they send people up. It was great runners for Averett, but the execution was a little off, and now it's Washington Lee's turn to counterattack. Oteni now against Candace Johnson. She finds her left back, who crosses it in first time, and it goes out for a goal kick. It seems like these are the kind of situations that Averett are trying to exploit, with Washington Lee willing to send a lot of players up and trying to maintain possession higher up the pitch, but Averett are trying to exploit the spaces in behind, and it seems like De Diego is opting to be in this kind of playmaker role, trying to find her wingers when they run down the line. Bissinger finds Ava Hecker. Hecker continues to maintain possession and finds Oteni. Oteni finds Megan Zimmerman. Oteni fires, and the goalkeeper is able to pick it up. The pass is launched long, and Washington Lee are able to intercept, and now they have the ball in the Averett half. They find someone on the left-hand side, and it's a great tackle. It's a great tackle by Rayleigh Smith. It's a substitution now for Washington Lee as Megan Zimmerman goes off. And straight away, Aubrey Dunbar is able to get the ball off a throw-in, and now it goes out for a Averett goal kick. The goal kick is taken short, and it finds Candace Johnson on the right-hand side. Her pass is intercepted, and the shot is launched, and the goalkeeper does a great job in minimizing the rebound, and she's able to get the second ball quickly without having the Washington Lee players surround her. It's again taken short as Candace Johnson finds Juhas, and she loses the ball. Washington Lee continue to advance down the right-hand side. They try to get the first time cross off, but it's great defensive play by Averett, and now they have another goal kick in their favor. Averett decided to go long, and it finds in a good attacking position on the right-hand side, but just not able to maintain possession. It's Washington Lee again now as they advance into the half of Averett, but Lindstrom is able to intercept, and she tries to find De Diego in space and behind, but they're not able to get it right. And De Diego almost able to nick the ball off the Washington Lee defense, but goes out for a throw-in. Ava Hecker finds Bissinger. Bissinger in a lot of space. She decides to advance with no real pressure on her. Amelia Mankey now on it, and she advances into the Averett half. It's a great interception and finds De Diego. De Diego does a great job in able to maintain the. She does a great job in being able to maintain the possession and waiting for the run of Haley Juhas. And she does so. And Haley Juhas almost able to get past the defensive line of Washington Lee, and now it's a throw-in in favor of Averett high up the pitch. Abigail Poole finds Erika Lindstrom and gets it back from her. And there was some lack of organization, but Overly was able to clear it just about. And now Washington Lee have the ball in their own half. Bissinger finds Hecker, and Hecker advances as she finds Perry. Perry finds Dunbar, and Dunbar finds Oteni. Oteni with great play and finds Sarah Zimmerman. Sarah Zimmerman shoots, and it's intercepted, and it's out for a corner kick. Great play by Washington Lee from back to front. 1-2 touches. Able to play and get past the Averett press. And another substitution for Averett as Erika Lindström is subbed out. And it's Maddie Pedraza who is subbed in. Bissinger steps over the ball as she's about to take the corner. She sends it into the box. Oteni's alone, takes the header, and she shoots. She gets the second ball, but she shoots it just over the goal, and it's another goal kick for Averett. is taken short and finds Juhas. Juhas on the half turn, trying to run past the press, but she's not able to. And Washington Lee finds some space and decide to go for the long shot, and it's a great save by the Averett goalkeeper. And now Averett advanced down the right-hand side, and they're just not about able to maintain possession. Now Washington Lee trying to counterattack. It's a great turn, and now Oteni tries to get through to the through ball, but she's just not able to, and now it's out for another goal kick in favor of Averett. Averett with a long goal kick, but it's intercepted by Perry. Perry finds Oteni. Oteni finds Sarah Zimmerman, and she maintains possession, finds someone on this left-hand side, and it's crossed in, and it's just out for it's out for a corner kick. And Bryn Bissinger is the one to take the corner kick. Washington Lee crowd make this crowd on the second post, and the corner is taken, and they find space on the second post, and it just goes right over, and it's another goal kick for Averett. The goal kick is taken long, and Averett were in a midfield battle, but they're just about not able to maintain possession. Now Bissinger advances and finds the right back. Hecker now has the ball, and she runs into the space in front of her. Oteni is able to turn and find Perry. Perry advances on the left-hand side. She finds it back to Oteni. Oteni turns Sem away. And Dunbar tries to find someone into the box. She passes it, and it goes over everyone. And Abigail Poole is able to let it run past, and now it's another goal kick for Averett. Just under 10 minutes left of this first half. And it's Washington Lee who have asserted themselves as the dominant force in this game. But Averett have had some promising counterattacks. They've just not been able to make the most out of it so far. The goal kick is sent far. Bissinger launches it high. And it's called for offside. Great work by the defensive line for Averett. She takes it long. And De Diego tries to flick it through as she sees she has a couple runners behind him that they were just not able to connect that time. Zimmerman finds her right back. She advances, but Poole is able to push her off the ball. And Poole is able to find Sem. Sem is able to maintain possession, finds Johnson. Johnson tries to find a teammate into the middle, but her pass is intercepted by Mankey, and now Zimmerman's on the ball. Washington Lee try to continue attack down the right-hand side, but Overly is able to intercept, and she clears it out for a throw-in. Oteni tries to find someone in the box, but she's not able to, and it goes straight into the arms of the Averett goalkeeper. The Averett goalkeeper is scouting for options, and she decides to go short and finds her left back, Mackenzie Overly. Overly tries to find someone in a more advanced position, but she's not able to. She intercepts, and Washington Lee win the ball back. Jua has able to intercept, and now she's going on a great run, and she finds someone over. It's a great counterattack so far from Averett. They advance down the right-hand side. Brethren is able to find De Diego, and De Diego tries to find Juhas again, but they're not able to connect, and now it's Washington Lee's turn to counterattack. Dunbar is able to find Zimmerman. Zimmerman passes it out wide. That was one counterattack after another. It was great intense play by both teams. And now it's out for a goal kick for Averett. It's a change for Washington Lee as Sarah Zimmerman goes off. And in her place comes number 19, Abigail Watson. Averett decided to send it long, but the long pass is intercepted. Maddie Pedraza is able to keep possession and finds her teammate. And now the Averett goalkeeper has the ball back, and the goalkeeper is able to find Overly. Overly tries to cut inside, and she's able to do so, maintains possession, and plays a 1-2 with Juhas. Juhas able to find Smith. Smith finds Johnson, and Johnson tries to find Pedraza, but they're just about not able to maintain possession. Amelia Mankey finds Bissinger. Mankey again on the ball. She tried to find Watson in a pocket of space, but she's not able to maintain possession. But Washington Lee win it back, and they continue to attack down the right-hand side. A beautiful 1-2 now. And it's a crossing opportunity, and decide to take it. They cross it, but it's intercepted by Peters. A great interception. Averett partially clear it. Washington Lee win it back. They're now back inside the box and shoots, and straight into the arms of the Averett goalkeeper. And she quickly decides to launch it high in an attempt to start a counterattack, but she's not able to, and Washington Lee win the ball back. Bissinger finds Ava Hecker. Back to Bissinger. Pedraza tries to intercept the ball into the right-hand half space, and she's able to intercept, but she sends it out for a throw-in. Washington Lee was quickly able to advance on the right-hand side, and they get the ball into the box, and the shot is just wide. And there was a substitution right before that chance for Averett. Out came number 3, Haley Juhas, and in her place came number 27, Elena Barrett. Averett take the long goal kick. It's a midfield battle, and Averett are able to win the ball and clear it. Isabel Sem tries to find her right winger, and she's able to do so after some chaos. And Averett win a throw-in just about inside the half of Washington and Lee. Camden Johnson is the one that has the ball in her hands. She finds De Diego. De Diego is able to turn, and she tries to flick it over the Washington Lee defender, and she's able to do so, and she tries to find Isabel Sem. But Washington Lee are able to win the ball back, and they're able to play out of the press that Averett are applying. Great job on this right-hand, a great defensive job on this right-hand side, and now they're able to advance. Averett try to advance into the towards the Washington Lee goal, but they're just not able to. Bissinger calls for someone to run long, and they do, and she's able to find Dunbar on the right-hand side. Dunbar cuts inside, but it gets nowhere, and Maddie Pedraza is able to clear, and it's another throw-in on the right-hand side for Washington and Lee. The throw-in is taken quickly, and Dunbar is able to find Gracie Jurgensen with the shot, and Gracie Jurgensen takes the shot, and it's a great save by the Averett goalkeeper, and Smith now tries to clear it, but it finds a Washington Lee player. They're inside the box again, and they try to get it into the box, but it goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, and now Brethren is able to run on the right-hand side. She cuts on the inside, and she tries to find De Diego as De Diego is trying to run in behind the Washington Lee defense, but the pass is intercepted, and now Washington Lee are able to control the play once again. De Diego is able to nick the ball from the Washington Lee player just about inside of her own half. De Diego advances. She's able to find Sem. Sem plays a 1-2 with Alina Barrett. Maddie Pedrosa has it, and she tries to find De Diego, but she's not able to, and now Washington Lee have the chance to counterattack. They try to do so, but Overly is able to intercept and finds the feet of Isabel Sem, and Sem is able to find Smith. Smith passes out to Johnson. Johnson turns and able to find Brethren. Brethren tries to get past her defender, but she's not able to, and it results in a throw in for Averett. Johnson throws and she gets it back. She tries to maintain possession, was not able to, announce a throw in for Washington Lee. Gracie Jurgensen. Gracie Jurgensen able to maintain possession. And she's able to find a midfielder who passes out on to the left-hand side. It's a crossing opportunity now for Washington Lee, and they do so. And it's almost deflected into the goal, but the Averett goalkeeper is able to get a grasp of it, and it's just about more than half a minute left of this half. Averett, if they want to get something out of this half, they have to do it now. They pass it long, and De Diego is able to flick it on, but she doesn't find anyone. It's a Averett throw-in in the inside of the Washington Lee half late on in the first half, but they're not able to make anything out of it. Abigail Watson finds her teammate on the right hand side. They try to pass it along, but it came to nothing, and it's in the hands of the Averett goalkeeper once again. And that's the first half for y'all. Washington Elite away against Averett University are 1-0 ahead so far, and the second half will kick off soon here at the Averett Sports Network.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Hello and welcome back to this game. It's the Averett University Cougars women's soccer team versus the Washington Lee Generals. The Washington Lee Generals find themselves 1-0 ahead at half after a dominant display so far, but despite the statistical dominant display, with a total of 22 shots and 12 on target, forcing a great performance by Tia Krons, the Averett goalkeeper, with 11 saves. And Averett only being able to have 26% possession, whilst Washington Lee were able to have 74% possession. The game has been intense in the way that Averett have been forced to have a low block, and they've been relying on counterattacks. And despite the counterattacks not being fruitful so far, there's definitely intentions, and there's definitely something to it that shows that Averett can continue to keep this game at bay and get something out of this game, especially in the second half. There's still 45 minutes left of soccer to be played. There's still a lot of soccer to be played, and I really do believe that Averett can do something impressive in this second half, because despite all the possession Washington Lee have been maintaining, they haven't been making the most out of it. They're trying to get these 2v1 situations on the wings, and despite that they've been able to get many crosses in, many of them have been intercepted or just incompleted. So there's a lot of intense soccer ahead of you guys here at the Averett Sports Network, as the second half is soon set to kick off. We're back at the Averett Sports Network, guys. Washington and Lee are set to kick off the second half with this beautiful sky above us, with these birds flying over now. Averett are just doing their last preparations before the second half starts. And we're off. Washington Lee straight off on the attack, and they try to send it long past the Averett defensive line, but they're not able to, as the pass is intercepted. And it's out for a throw-in, as Mackenzie Overly is the one who sends it out and clears it for a throw-in. The throw isn't quickly taken. And then Washington Lee are quickly inside of the box. And it's a shot, and it's fired, and it's a... Wow, it's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful shot by Washington Lee number 11, Sophie Berman. A shot that went crossbar in, and it was unsavable for the Averett goalkeeper Tia Krons. It's the worst possible way to start the second half. We're only 35 seconds into the second half, and Washington Lee have doubled their lead. And now Averett kickoff again. Haley Juhas trying to make something happen straight away. She's able to maintain possession. And she passes it out wide to Leah Brethren. Leah Brethren trying to find Juhas again out wide, and she's able to do so. Juhas tries to cross it, and she's not able to. It goes out for a goal kick. Great initiative and purpose from Averett straight off the kickoff. They were just not able to make that last pass happen, but it's good to see some more energy and intensity and purpose into the Averett game in just that short possession. Washington Lee take the quick goal kick, and they pass it short, and now Bissinger has it, and she passes it long. She tries to find Zimmerman, but she's not able to as it goes past her, and Candace Johnson intercepts, but she sends it out for a throw-in, and now it's a throw-in on the left attacking hand side for Washington and Lee. It's taken as Megan Zimmerman is able to maintain possession, and it goes out for another throw-in on the same left-hand side, as it's Rayleigh Smith who sends it out. Washington Lee are able to advance into the box, and Zimmerman shoots. And it's a great save. Zimmerman's able to find some space. She takes it over onto her left foot and shoots, but Tia Krons was able to tip it right over the bar, and now it's a corner on the right-hand side now for Washington Lee. Sophie Berman is set to take. Bissinger's giving her the short option, but she declines that, and they send it in. It's a great corner, but Averett are able to partially clear it. Juhas tries to get a counterattack off, but she's interrupted, and now Washington Lee are attacking down the left-hand side. Zimmerman finds Huber. Huber's pass intercepted, and Isabel Sem is on it. She turns away one defender, and she tries to find De Diego in behind, and De Diego runs in a battle versus she was in a running battle versus Bissinger, but Bissinger is able to get the best out of her and intercepts. Avery Hanna finds Bissinger. Bissinger back to Avery Hanna. Washington Lee able to get in front. Zimmerman was able to find a lot of space in between the midfield and defensive line of Averett University, but her shot is wide, and it's a new goal kick for Averett University. The goal kick is long, but it's intercepted. Bissinger is able to find Bowman. Bowman finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman over the top. A great pass. The goalkeeper is just about able to get it away, and the rebound is shot just wide, and it's another attempt by Washington Lee, which just about goes out wide, and it's a new goal kick for Averett. It's sent long, but it's intercepted. And now Washington Lee are just outside the box. Bowman shoots. And another shot that goes very close. She almost replicated her the goal at the start of the second half. She hits the crossbar in the same area once again, but this time instead of going inside the line, it goes outside, and the Averett goalkeeper is able to grasp it. And now Averett have the chance to counterattack. De Diego finds herself with the ball on her feet. She tries to play a 1-2 with Juhas, but Juhas is able to turn away her defender. She finds Sem Sam is able to cut in behind the back of the Washington Lee defender, but her attempted pass is intercepted, and now Washington Lee turn to counterattack, and they try to pass it down the line. Washington Lee now with a 1v1 down their attacking left-hand side. And they're advancing into the box. It's a cross. Bowman tries to finish. She's not able to, and Tia Kronz is able to grasp it and maintain possession. Tia Kronz take her time as she scouts for options, and she passes it along. And the pass is flicked on by a Washington Lee defender, and De Diego is trying to run at it. And the Washington Lee defender, the goalkeeper, is forced to clear it. And Averett are able to get the ball back and maintain possession. Haley Juhas is able to find Lindstrom. Lindstrom with a touch back, and she's able to find Peters. Averett advances into the middle third. A great pass over to switch the point of attack to the right-hand side. Washington Lee are able to win it back, but then Lindström is able to win it back as well. The game is going back and forth, and now Washington Lee again with the possession. They go from the left to the right-hand side as Bissinger is one who's on the ball. She finds Zimmerman on the inside, and Overly is able to clear it. It finds the feet of Bissinger again, who tries to pass along, but De Diego is able to intercept. Avery Hanna is able to find Ava Hecker. Hecker finds her fullback on the left-hand side, and they're trying to pass it again. Washington Lee are having a little more of a direct approach in this second half, being very intense with their counterattacks, and whenever they win the ball, they're trying to get forward and forward and forward and trying to add more goals. And that resulted in a goal early in this second half. Whilst Avery haven't been as direct in their counterattacks, they've been trying to maintain possession a little more, and they've had a couple sequences which have been nice, where they've been able to maintain possession, but it's not resulted in anything so far. Avery had a goal kick, and they decided to go long, and it was intercepted. And as Zimmerman advances towards the Avery goal, she got stopped. And Washington Lee are able to win the ball back again as Hannah advances on the right-hand side from her fullback position. She cuts inside and finds Bowman. Bowman versus Peters. She passes it out wide to her fullback. She finds herself with a lot of space. She's again on the ball against Johnson. Jules pass, Johnson crosses it, and Smith is able to clear out for a corner. An in-swung corner is taken from Washington Lee. They take it, and it goes toward the second post, but it goes straight out for a goal kick. It's another long goal kick for Averett. And they're able to maintain possession as Lindström finds Johnson. Johnson takes a touch. And with her second touch, she passes it out to her right winger. She gets it back and tries to pass it down the line. And there was a lot of space, but no one who ran into the space. And Washington Lee is able to maintain possession. Bissinger now has it with no pressure in front of her. She scouts for options. She passes it far and wide. Past Johnson now in a crossing position on the left-hand side. First time cross into the box. And it goes past everyone. And now Abigail Poole has it. Down the left-hand side. She tries to find De Diego, but she's stopped in her tracks. Huber tries to find Bowman, but she's just about not able to reach it. And it's another goal kick for Averett. most of the time, Tia Krons has decided to send it long, trying to get the pressure away from her and her Averett defenders, and she decides to do that once again, and it resulted in the advancement of possession. And Isabel Sem is the one that was able to pick it up, and she tries to find her right winger with a long pass, and it almost resulted in a dangerous attack. But Washington Lee was able to intercept, and now they have the ball. Washington and Lee again, kind of going away from their slow-paced, possession-based approach from the first half, going very much more intense and direct in this second half. Which was the previous attack was a great example of that. In the first half, they would have tried to just maintain possession and slowly try to find the spaces to exploit and make Averett run. But now they're trying to attack straight away, knowing that Averett need to send more people up, knowing that Averett are yearning for another goal, or yearning for a goal. It's a throw-in on the left-hand side for Washington and Lee. They throw it back, and they have it now on their defensive line in their own half. Bissinger again is the one that has it. She drives into space with no real pressure on her. She finds someone in the middle, and she tries to pass it past Johnson. Johnson is able to intercept, and De Diego tried to flick past her opponent, but she was not able to. And now the pass is long. Try to get it over Peters. Peters able to head it to her teammate Smith, but Smith not able to clear it. Johnson intercepts, but Washington Lee had the ball right outside the box. Washington Lee fires, but the shot was blocked, and now they continue down the right-hand side. It's a cross. It's a cross into the box, and it's another goal for Washington and Lee. It's another goal for Sophie Berman. Sophie Berman was able to get in front of her marker on the second post, and able to get her foot on it, and it goes past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was wrong-footed, and it's now 3-0 Washington and Lee here in Danville, Virginia, with 32 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock in the second half. Kick off once again. Juhas tries to advance. She tries to find someone to pass to. She finds Lindström. Lindström finds Peters. Peters advances and finds Johnson. Johnson tried to find someone down the line, but she's not able to, and it goes for a throw-in. Averett throw-in now in their own half on the right-hand side. She throws it long, tries to find Isabel Sem, but she's not able to. Washington Lee now able to find some space in between the defensive and midfield lines of Averett, and now they're advancing into the box. The cross into the second post. The touch was a little long, and now it's out for a new goal kick for Averett. Averett haven't been able to respond since that early blow in the second half. Ever since Averett went 2-0 down, Washington Lee have just been maintaining the pressure, being even more intense and being even more direct in their play. Averett with a long goal kick, and it's intercepted, and Washington Lee once again win the ball in an advanced position. Bissinger takes it with her and passes it along over to the left-hand side, over Candace Johnson, and it's called for offside. It's sent long by Tia Krons, and she was able to find Sem Sem, who was able to find her midfield teammate. And Averett were able to maintain possession for a little time there, but Washington Lee wins it back, and they're now counterattacking down their left-hand side. But goes out for a goal kick. For a throw, sorry. Candace Johnson is the one with the ball in her hands. She finds Juhas. Juhas tries to get control of, but she's not able to, as it's now a throw-in for Washington Lee on their attacking left-hand side, just about inside the Averett half. Washington Lee are able to switch the point of attack, as now the fullback has advanced from a defensive position down the line, able to cross it. It's crossed in, and it's chaos in the box, and it's another goal. Averett were not able to clear the rebound from the cross, and it's now a fourth for Washington Lee with 29 minutes and 29 seconds left of play in the second half. Helen Oteni was the one who scored, who put the ball in the back of the net. Despite a brave defensive performance from the Averett Cougars in the first half, things have been a little more difficult this half. They have been able to keep that organized low block like they did in the first half, and Washington Lee have been able to Averett haven't been able to keep that organized low block like they did in the first half, and Washington Lee have been able to exploit the spaces that Averett have left open. Perry now on the ball as she finds her right winger. The right winger is able to get past the fullback. Just outside the box, she's able to maintain possession, and she tries to cross it, but Peters is able to clear it. Washington Lee now have the ball just inside the Averett half. Ava Hecker advances as she finds her left fullback. Washington Lee tried to pass it backwards in an attempt to maintain possession, but De Diego is able to intercept, and she's able to win some time so that Averett are able to send people up, and they do so. Now Lindstrom on the ball. Lindstrom tries to get past the Washington Lee midfielder, but she's not able to, and the Washington Lee able to nick the ball from her. And again, they try to pass it straight up to their attackers, but Candace Johnson was able to intercept, and now Washington Lee have the ball again. Oteni now finds herself in some space. She finishes, and it's over the bar. It's a triple change for Washington and Lee, as there's a new goalkeeper on the pitch. Kate McEnroe is now the girl in between the sticks. Washington Lee have possession down their right-hand attacking side. Oteni finds Huber. Huber tries to pass it down the line, but the play is called for offside. Peters steps over the ball. She passes it back to her goalkeeper, who passes all the way over to Candace Johnson. Able to maintain possession on the right-hand side. They did a good job of switching from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, but Washington Lee were able to force a mistake, and they were able to win a throw-in. Washington Lee able to maintain possession in their own half. Now they advance into the Averett half. Great footwork. And now they find someone on the inside in an attempt to go from right to left. Back over to the right-hand side. And Overly clears it for a throw-in far into the right-hand side of the Averett half. Abigail Poole clears it, and it's a poor touch, and Averett are able to win the ball back after the poor touch, and Haley Juhas tries to find someone on the other side. She's not able to, and Washington Lee win the ball back. Overly has it. She tries to find Poole, but they're not able to connect. It's a substitution for both teams as Erika Lindström goes out and Elena Barrett comes in, whilst for Washington Lee, Ann Riley Huber goes out and Sydney Irwin comes in. Washington Lee edging closer to the Averett goal, but their attack is stopped. De Diego is able to intercept, and she finds Sem. But Washington Lee able to win the ball back high up the Averett half. An attempted long shot by Aubrey Dunbar, but it's easily grasped by Tia Krantz. It's quickly thrown out to Candace Johnson, but she's not able to maintain possession, and Washington Lee win the ball high and wide in the Averett half. She gets away from Candace Johnson on the left-hand side. She cuts it back, and Peters does a great job in being able to get in front of the Washington Lee attacker and clears it. It's a throw-in just inside the Averett half for Washington Lee. The quick throw-in is taken, and now they're advancing down the left-hand side. Helen Oteni was able to find herself in some space, but it was called for offside. Washington Lee once again have possession just about inside the Averett half. De Diego is able to nick the ball from her opponent, and she tries to find someone who was running down the right wing. They were not able to connect on the pass, but they're able to win the ball back. Great defensive display by Averett, and they're able to draw a foul. This is an opportunity to send some numbers up and get the ball into the box, causing some sort of danger towards the Washington Lee goal, as Averett haven't been able to do so far this second half. Peters steps up to take it. It's sent into the box. Juhas is able to maintain possession. She finds Overly. Overly finds Juhas once again. Juhas is able to get past the press. The ball is taken away from her, and Washington Lee able to counterattack. Now they find some space right in front of the Averett center backs. They pass it out wide. There's a couple changes now for both teams. And for Averett, in comes number 16, Leah Brethren. Washington Lee able to find some space inside the box and just about goes over the bar. They did a good job to find some space on the left-hand side and again get across into dangerous position and Maren Brown was able to find herself in some space and her shot just about goes over the bar, and it's another goal kick for Averett. The goal kick finds Sem, but Sem is not able to control it. Oteni able to find some space to get the ball out wide. Johnson does a good job to intercept the dribble, and now Brethren tries to clear it up, but she's not able to find anyone other than the Washington Lee player. Now Washington Lee able to maintain possession. Johnson again intercepts, and again Washington Lee intercepts, and now goes back to Averett. They're kind of playing ping pong at the moment. The ball goes out of play, and it's a throw in for Washington Lee, high in the Averett half. It's another change for Washington Lee as Oteni goes out. And it's a goal kick for Washington and Lee. Oteni was subbed out for number 19, Abigail Watson. It's an in-swinging corner for Washington Lee. One hand in there, and she takes it. They try to crowd the second post, and it's a great delivery and able to find a Washington Lee player, but the header is off, and it goes way over the bar. It's another goal kick for Averett, as Crons decides to go long again. Washington Lee advance into the Averett half. De Diego is able to get a toe on it and able to temporarily halt the Washington Lee attack, but they're able to find some space again down their left-hand side. A great tackle by Rayleigh Smith as she's able to find De Diego down the line, and she does a great turn. She lets the ball go in between her feet, and she gets past her first defender, but not able to get past the second. She didn't have many runners with her. She had someone on the left-hand side, but she wasn't able to find her. And the Washington Lee players were able to swarm her. But it was a great turn to find some space from De Diego. Johnson with attempted throw in, but she wins a new throw in after it goes out of bounds and it hits a Washington Lee player last. De Diego flicks it on, tries to find Sem, but she's not able to. It's a change for Washington Lee as number 25, Avery Hanna, goes out. And in comes a new left back. Washington Lee had a short spell of possession just about inside the half of Averett, but Isabel Sem was able to bring it into the Washington Lee half, but she was not able to find a teammate. Overly does a good job in keeping Watson off the ball, but she's not able to find a teammate, and now it goes out for a throw in favor of Averett. She tries to find De Diego with a throw-in, but she's not able to. De Diego in a battle against Perry, but Perry comes out on top, and she's able to find her center back who's able to switch play. Washington Lee able to find space on the left-hand side. Leah Bretron was the one who just drew a foul. She tried to win the ball from the Washington Lee winger, but she commits a foul instead, and now it's a dangerous free kick on the left-hand side for Washington Lee as they swarm the box with many players, and they send it in, but the referee calls a foul in favor of Averett, and nothing comes from the free kick. It's taken long by Crons, and it's she's able to find the feet of De Diego, and De Diego able to find Sem. And Sem was able to find Overly, but goes out for a throw-in. Washington Lee wastes no time as they try to advance down the right-hand side. But the game was paused for a substitution. Out goes Maren Brown. And in comes Gracie Jørgensen. Washington Lee effectively go from left to right, and now they try to go again from left. They went from right to left, and now they go from left to right, trying to find spaces to exploit passes Averett defense, but Averett able to win the ball back, and Washington Lee quickly press and able to maintain possession, and De Diego is showing great resilience and trying to win the ball back again, and she does so in the form of a throw-in. De Diego was able to flick it past the first defender, but then there was another defender right behind her who was able to clear, and it's another throw-in for Averett. The throw finds Abigail Poole, but she loses possession, and now Washington Lee have a counterattack. They have 2v1 on the right-hand side. They found themselves in a crossing position. A touch past Smith, and she tries to cross, but goes out for a goal kick with 13 minutes left on the clock. Washington Lee win the ball straight off the goal kick, and they try to advance into the Averett box, but they're not able to. And Rayleigh Smith wins a goal kick. The goal kick is passed long. Sam is able to get a foot on it, but it goes straight to a Washington Lee player. Ava Hecker advances into the Averett half. She finds her fullback. Washington Lee were trying to advance down the left-hand side through a through ball, but Candace Johnson was able to intercept, and she sends it out for a throw-in. Throw-ins are taken, and it goes straight to a Washington Lee player, and back to the thrower. Great defensive display by Averett as they're able to maintain possession. Winning the ball from Washington Lee, and they're able to maintain possession, and they're trying to find spaces to exploit, but they're not able to get anything out of the counterattack. But De Diego is able to draw a foul, and Smith finds De Diego. De Diego tries to get it to her midfield partner, but she's not able to. Washington Lee able to maintain their intensity in their play, going from winning the ball on the left-hand side and quickly switching it over to the right. And once they lost possession momentarily there, but able to win it back straight away. Ava Hecker advances as she's scanning for options. She sends it long and is able to find a teammate, and her teammate flicks it through to the right-hand side, now in a crossing position. She tries to play a 1-2 with her teammate. She's just about not able to keep it in play, and it's out for a goal kick. With a little less than 10 minutes left on the clock, Erika Lindström checks back into the game, and she subs in for number 27, Elena Barrett. The goal kick is taken long. Finds the head of Erika Lindström, who finds Sem. Sem is not able to maintain possession. Washington Lee once again has the ball. They quickly advance, and they find space on the left-hand side. And it's out for a goal kick. For a corner kick, sorry. Washington Lee trying to get numbers on the second post, and they're able to pick up the ball on the second post. As Catherine Grasso was able to find some space in around the second post, and she chests it down trying to volley it, but she slices it and it goes out for a goal kick. The long goal kick from Averett. It's intercepted. Peters is able to get the second ball. She clears it high and into space. The Washington Lee goalkeeper is forced to do a poor clearance, which means that it's a throw in the half of Washington Lee in favor of Averett. Isabel Sem takes it quickly as she finds Candace Johnson. Johnson tries to find a teammate, but she's not able to, and Washington Lee win the ball back. It's a great pass in behind, but the Averett goalkeeper was alert, and she's able to keep it, and she now has it in her grasp. She sends it long. And it finds a couple of Washington Lee players before it goes into the feet of De Diego. De Diego in a battle against the Washington Lee midfielder, but she's not able to maintain possession. Washington Lee trying to launch an attack quick, trying to switch it from right to left, but Candace Johnson was able to intercept, trying to find her right winger, Brethren, and she does, but it goes out for a throw-in in favor of Washington Lee. They take it quickly as they pass it back, and now they maintain possession in their own half. The Washington Lee midfielder is able to find herself in the half space, finding her striker, and she's able to turn. The ball goes out to the right-hand side in a crossing position. It's crossed, and it finds it was able to find someone, but the referee calls for a handball. And it's a penalty for Washington and Lee after an Averett handball. She steps up, she takes it, and she finishes it. Washington and Lee, with 6 minutes left of the game, find themselves 5-0 up away against Averett University. It was Sarah Lathrop who was able to convert the penalty. De Diego kicks off and she finds Juhas. Juhas finds it back to Diego. De Diego finds Juhas again. Juhas is able to get past the press and finds Sem. Sem finds De Diego, who gets it back to Sem. Sem finds Lindström. Lindström finds Brethren. It was a good sequence from Averett, but Washington Lee are able to win the ball back, and now they're advancing down the left-hand side. The fullback wanted a 1-2 with her midfielder, but the midfielder opted for switching the point of attack instead. And now the goal scorer, Sarah Lathrop, found herself in some space, but the pass was a little off, and now it's a throw in for Averett. Overly tries to find De Diego, but she's not able to get control. And Washington Lee have possession in their own half. A great pass as Washington Lee advance into the box, and it's a great finish. It's a great pass and a great finish. Number 2, Aubrey Dunbar, was the one that was able to find herself in some space. It was a great pass in between the left fullback and the left center back of Averett, and the ball went straight into the stride of the runner, and the runner was able to find herself in some space, and once she was in the box, she was able to convert. Juhas, after the kickoff, tries to find De Diego, and De Diego was able to maintain possession. De Diego now runs at the defense, and it goes, and she's able to advance into the box. She still has it right inside of the box. She tries to find Abigail Poole, but she's not able to. Now Averett sending a couple players up, able to maintain possession in the Washington Lee half, as Lindström able to find Juhas. Juhas able to turn, and she switches over to her right winger, who's able to maintain possession, and they're advancing down the right-hand side. It's a cross, and it's to De Diego, but it's into the grasp of Kate McEnroe. That was some good play by Averett, able to get well into the Washington Lee half and playing with some intensity and purpose, getting down the right-hand side and trying to find De Diego in some space past the defenders, but the execution was just a little off, but the purpose and intention was very positive from Averett. Washington Lee now trying to maintain the intensity in the playing, trying to be direct and trying to find the space on the left-hand side, but they weren't able to do it this time, and it goes into the hands of Tia Krons. Averett win the ball back. Leah Bretron is try to find Isabel Sem on the inside, but she's not able to, and Washington Lee get the ball back and advance inside of the Averett half. Right outside the box now, and Peters is able to able to block the shot from Dunbar. A great block by Peters. As Bertrand trying to get it down the wing to De Diego, and she's able to find De Diego. De Diego is able to keep the possession for a bit, and Isabel Sem is on a great run on the inside. Sem is trying to get in front. She's not able to. It was a great run by De Diego down the line, and just inside the box, she tries to cut it back 45 degrees to Isabel Sem, but Isabel Sem is not able to get in front of the Washington Lee defenders. Averett able to intercept the attacking possibility from Washington Lee, and they clear it out for a throw-in. It's a little less than 1.5 minutes left on the clock. And it's called for offside. It's called for offside on the Washington Lee attacking right hand side, and it's taken quickly by Averett straight back into play. Washington Lee able to win it back. Now on the right side in a crossing position, they try to cross it. It goes straight onto the shoulder of Rayleigh Smith, and it goes out for a corner. It's taken quickly. Bertrand is able to clear it partially, and again, Washington Lee are attacking on the left-hand side. Isabel Sem is able to get to it first. Sem clears it. She tries to find De Diego on her feet, but she's not able to. And there it is, y'all. The referee blows for full time. Averett 0, Washington and Lee 6. The next home game is against Randolph College, Monday, October 14th, 7 p.m. And we at Averett Sports Network will cover that game. Good night from everyone at Averett Sports Network. My name is Carlos Sule, and thank you for joining along for this game. Good night.